What's up guys, Blade Master here, bringing you another Total War Attila online battle replay. In this matchup, I am playing against Achilles from the Agony clan, and I have taken the Burgundians, and Achilles has taken the Ostrogoths, I believe. Yes. I think the Burgundians are just as powerful as many of the more powerful factions in Total War Attila at the moment. And this is one of my more preferred builds, although this isn't my perfect or most preferred build at the moment. It's just a holy crap ton of slingers and archers, total of 4 really cheap scattershot hurlers, and a total of 3 Germanic archers, 3 noble Germanic swords, 3 Burgundian axemen, a total of 6 royal lancers, and 1 Germanic nobles general. And this build is perfected only if you bring only a couple of scattershot hurlers and then bring like 4 or 5 Germanic archers instead. Remove the noble Germanic swords completely, and then bring a couple of Germanic horsemen instead, and then just make it this the perfect skirmish build in Total War Attila. It's like one of the few skirmish builds that actually work, at least for me, because the Royal Lances, they destroy cavalry quick enough that you can manage to kill off a cavalry unit and then pull back and pull away. So, and then you have, your Germanic archers, which in 4 or 5, numbers of 4 and 5, and if they have precision shot on, can just destroy. And then scattershot hurlers, if you can just move them to the sides or move them to advantageous positions with their cheap, with their cheap cost, it doesn't matter if you waste them, but they can also get a lot of kills if you manage to get some flank shots in. Meanwhile, with the Ostrogoths, Achilles has brought a total of 3 Germanic pikes, a total 4 Gothic Palatina defectors, a couple of Germanic crossbowmen, and 6 Germanic horse, and 1 Gothic general unit, and 1 more, so a total of 5 Gothic Palatina defectors. Now, I have just issued an attack order with all of my Germanic archers onto his crossbowmen. Utilize their better range. You can see his crossbowmen only have range like around here, so he's forced to pull back, and the Germanic crossbows will take some damage in the process. And yeah, I think this is probably a smart decision for him, just to pull back. And I mean, he needs to try and figure out how best to try and attack this army. His 3 Germanic pikes won't do too much. I can just set my noble Germanic swordsmen to attack them, and then use my Burgundian axemen to charge into his Gothic Palatina, who will just crumble. And then my my Royal Lances can definitely destroy his Germanic horse if I can get a proper charge in. So let's see if I do. I've got attack orders on each of his Germanic horsemen. Meanwhile, these Royal Lancers, I'm not microing with them yet. Oh, I finally got a charge in. Yeah, finally got a charge, and this is exactly how I want how I want these cavalry flanks to pan out. In wide formations, his Germanic horsemen will get completely destroyed by Royal Lancers, but he's pulling in with his Gothic general unit. And my noble Germanic swordsmen, were they in shield wall? Yes, they were in shield wall, but doesn't mean that they'll really hold out for much longer. His Germanic horsemen, though, completely destroyed. They're shattered, and they're routing, which is awesome. Pulling back with his Gothic general, and he's going to take a lot of casualties in the process. And his Gothic Palatina defectors have gotten into my scattershot hurlers, but now I'm just charging in with my Royal Lances and killing off his Germanic crossbowmen. Some of my Royal Lances have already taken some casualties because of his Gothic Palatina and his Germanic crossbows. And here, some of my Royal Lances have also taken a lot of casualties. I've gotten a second charge in with my Royal Lances here. And with the fear effect, his Gothic Palatina will not do very well. His Germanic horsemen have come back from routing, so I'm going to get a second charge in with my with my Royal Lances, and there they go. They're basically destroyed. Don't have to use my Burgundian axemen yet. His Gothic general unit has not been used effectively, and they're just about ready to rout. And I'm getting a rear charge in with my Royal Lances as well. They are pretty much exhausted. Yeah, they're tired, but still they're very effective. If anything, they just give that fear effect, and that itself is good enough. So now he's forced to form a pike triangle, but again, the skirmish capabilities of this build comes into play here. 3 Germanic archers and 4 scattershot hurlers should be more than enough to destroy his Germanic pike line. Still, I am helping him out by wasting a lot of my archer fire, but as long as I kill off this Germanic crossbowman, it should be an easy GG for me. 38 seconds left. At this point, I mean, a pike box or pike triangle in Attila doesn't really work. So I'm just going to fast forward. Just a quick little match to show you guys the power of a 6 Royal Lancer build. And there we go, decisive victory to me. My slingers didn't really do too much. archers did okay. I mean, they with fire arrow on and then charging in with royal lancers, it's actually worth the potential friendly fire because it just routes units that much quicker because combined with their deadly charge, which will kill 20 units on 20 units of Germanic horse right on the charge, and then their fear effect, and then the morale debuff from Germanic archers with fire arrows. That's going to mean like you saw the Germanic horsemen. Like what did they do? 1-4-0-2, 48 and 2. That's they got just destroyed. You need to use diamond formation on these units if you want them to be effective. Even then, I highly doubt they'd be able to win out against Royal Lancers. Germanic crossbowmen didn't do too much. Gothic Palatina defectors didn't do too much either. I think they got charged at by some of these Royal Lancers as well. You can see 178, 149, 141 kills. I didn't have to use my Burgundian axeman at the end of the day. And my noble Germanic swordsman did a decent job in killing off his general, who themselves did very well actually. 212 kills on these guys. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this battle. Hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more. Peace.